and welcome. In national news, Alaskans brace for Redoubt volcano eruption. Anchorage, Alaska. Hardware stores and auto parts shops scored a post-holiday run of business this week as Anchorage area residents stocked up on protective eyewear and masks ahead of a possible eruption of Mount Redoubt. Monitoring earthquakes underneath the 10,200-foot Redoubt volcano about 100 miles southwest of Anchorage, scientists from the Alaskan Volcano Observatory warned that the eruption was imminent, sending experienced Alaskans shopping for protection against a dusty shower of volcanic ash that could descend on south-central Alaska. And this comes from the Associated Press. In more national news, Blagojevich impeached as Illinois Lieutenant Governor, Quinn sworn in. After weeks of shocking twists and turns, the conclusion of Rod Blagojevich's tenure as Illinois governor offered no surprises at all. Blagojevich addressed his Senate impeachment trial and offered familiar lines. He was innocent. The trial rules were unfair. His goal always to help people. Then the Senate did what was expected and voted to throw Blagojevich out of office. And on an identical 59-0 roll call, he barred the two-term Democrat from ever holding office in the state. Democratic Lieutenant Governor Pat Quinn, one of Blagojevich's critics, was promptly sworn in as governor. "The ordeal is over," declared Quinn, 60. Blagojevich's troubles, however, are not over. Federal prosecutors are drawing up an indictment against him on corruption charges. And this also comes from the Associated Press. World, it's a catastrophe for the apostrophe in Britain. England's second-largest city has decided to drop apostrophes from all its street signs, saying they're confusing and old-fashioned. But some pursuits are downright possessive about the punctuation mark. It seems that Birmingham officials have been taking a hammer to grammar for years, quietly dropping apostrophes from street signs since the 1950s. Through the decades, residents have frequently launched spirited campaigns to restore the missing punctuation to signs designating such places as St. Paul's Square. This week, the council made it official, saying it was banning the punctuation mark from signs in a bid to end the dispute once and for all. And this also comes from the Associated Press. And after the commercial break, we have the entertainment and science news brought to you by the Google G1. Entertainment for horoscopes. If you were born today, you are an Aquarius. You've got a duty to speak up early in the week. Your amazing energy and great ideas are perfect for fixing current problems. See if you can get your peers to quiet down long enough to hear you out. It shouldn't be hard. Surround yourself with people on Wednesday and Thursday, even if it means heading out to the streets or crashing a party somewhere. You need to get a sense of what they're all thinking. You might need to deal with an electrical or communications glitch this week, but once it's all settled, all systems are go. And in science news, odd planets extreme global warming, highs of 2,240 degrees Celsius. Astronomers have found a planet with a galactic case of hot flashes. In just 6 hours, this planet, 4 times the size of Jupiter, heats up by more than 1,200 degrees. According to a study published in Thursday's issue of journal Nature, it is the first observation of changing weather on a planet outside our solar system, said study author Gregory Laughlin, an astronomy professor at the University of California at Santa Cruz. He used NASA's Spitzer space telescope to study the planet. Change is a mild way to put it for a lifeless world called HB 80606b, where the word mild would never enter a weather forecast. Normally the planet is a toasty 980 degrees or so, but in a few hours it whips around its sun. The planet gets zapped with mega heat, pushing the thermometer close to 2,240 degrees. During its brief close pass to its sun, the planet is 10 times nearer its star than Mercury is to our star. When it comes closest to its star, it becomes one giant brewing storm, complete with shock waves, Laughlin said. The radiation bombarding the planet is 800 times stronger than when it is farthest away, and this comes from the Associated Press. And from all of us here at NSN News, good evening and have a good week. Made to the teachers' compensation. Superior Court Judge Mark A. Piffer chose not to intervene with the East Providence School Committee's recent decision. Are you serious?